Hal Holbrook, having acted in such honored works as Pueblo, That Certain Summer, and Sandberg's Lincoln, is now reprising his acclaimed role in Mark Twain Tonight. Mina Palouse, young star of the new TV adventure series, Voyagers, a reunion with the Mouseketeers. And our film critic Michael Medved reviews It Came from Hollywood. Unfortunately, it did. These are Mike's guests along with the entertainment news from Sandy Kenyon, and it's all coming up. From Hollywood, it's Mike Douglas, People Now. Now, here's Mike.
Thank you, Dennis. My first guest has won 3 Emmy Awards, having starred in such projects as Pueblo, That Certain Summer, and Sandberg's Lincoln. And through it all, he has continued to return to a character that he portrayed early in his career. Since 1954, he has toured each year in Mark Twain Tonight, which has to make it the longest-running project ever, and he must like it. Here's Hal Holbrook. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Good to see you here.
Thank you.
I saw you here a while back.
Yes, you were interviewing Dixie Carter.
Yeah, and you didn't want to get in on the act. You sat back there.
Yes, enjoyed it tremendously.
You've been playing Twain now for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's a living.
The most obvious
like
answer
it.
in the world.
No, it gives me kind of a bedrock of a living.
When he puts all that makeup on, how does that change you?
Well, in my case, it makes you look very old.
But does it make it easier for you to become that person?
Yes, it does. It makes it much easier. You get right inside of a whole... I remember when I was a young actor, first doing character parts, you know, it was just essential for me to get inside of that whatever you want to call it, cocoon or cover or something. I had to get inside that cover. I was afraid to come out and be just me, you know. As a matter of fact, it took me a long time to learn to act just straight.
What is it that's lacking in a person's character? And I don't mean this as to put anyone down, but most actors say that, and therefore they are uncomfortable.
Fear.
They're uncomfortable doing a show like this where they have to be themselves.
Yeah.
Is it fear?
Yeah. I mean, I feel a little tingle now, but I don't feel real nervous. But I know when I first started doing interviews, I was just frightened to death, and most people are.
You came on my show once as Mark Twain.
I did.
You may have forgotten it.
I guess I did, yeah.
Yes.
Years ago.
Will you ever leave that? Will you ever stop doing it in the future?
Well, why should I? I don't do it very much. I've been running 28 years now. I maybe only do 10 shows, 12 or 20, say, concerts a year. But the audiences still come a great deal, and I like doing the show. I don't let it get worn out because I don't do that much, so why quit? You know, what if I
and
die?
The material is
you know,
so
and I've done it 35 or 40 or 50 years. It would be wonderful. Yeah. And the material is good. It's very hard to find the material. Yeah. I'm going out now on Friday, and I'm going to play Cincinnati. Going back to Cincinnati. I'm going to play Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Springfield, Massachusetts, Binghamton, New York, and Orlando, Florida.
Oh, my. And for how long a period in each of those cities?
I'm going to play 2 shows in Springfield, where I once did summer stock years ago.
Springfield, Illinois?
Yeah, no, Springfield,
Missouri.
Massachusetts.
Oh, Massachusetts.
Yeah. I got a circuit of towns, about 50, 60, 70 towns around the country, keep coming back.
How have you escaped through the years, Hal? You've done so many classic things, and we associate your name with better things. How have you escaped the mediocrity?
I don't think I entirely have, Mike.
You're about to tell me something.
But thank you. I've just turned down a lot of work.
I would think.
Yeah, I've turned down a lot of work. And, you know, I mean, I'm a very lucky actor because I do have the Mark Twain. It's been a lot of hard work to put it together, and I've had to keep it going and keep it fresh and keep putting in new material and changing it. But the fact is, I do have it to fall back on. While it won't, I mean, unless I did it all the time and never had any other career, it wouldn't pay my living.
That's your Sunday punch.
You know, it's my Sunday. I can still say no. And that's a beautiful thing, and actors don't do that in their pocket, and so they can't say no all the time.
Yeah. Somebody said you recently worked with your son.
Yeah, did.
What's
And
happening? I can't imagine
My son
working
is,
with one of my children.
well, it's particularly nervous-making me. I figured it was for David because 27, and he had the kind of difficult a lot of sons have, who's glorious or well-known. He's always wanted to be, but he's been afraid. He did one little part in a movie, TV movie a few years ago, but never done an acting job in the movies or on the professional stage.
Because of what you had.
Well, he just he'd been out in the mountains and hoboing around the sleeping for 2 years. I mean, he's covered this country for part of Southeast, the hobo culture, and he's really quite a young man, very sensitive. He does a job in this film, and he is really good. He's a really good actor. I don't know where he learned to act in movies like, but he did.
Were you as good having him there? Was
I
there
was very
pressure?
good. I played a part. He had a good part.
Was pressure on you him being there? Seriously.
No, because attitude was, you know, the first scene picture, which is called Maker. It's a low budget, supposed to open late in November. Air Maker, the latest in a series of titles. The first shot in the picture was a scene he had to get that. Oh boy!
Wow!
And he was wonderful. Attitude and his performance, and I knew right away that this kid could act. Is that, you know, you have to go through 3 or 4 takes. He never